And here we go. Map should be starting in a second.
It should. Oh yes,
Yep.
it should.
Players moving into the correct teams.
Right, we'll kick this off again with it appears exactly the same rosters once again.
As I was saying earlier, I mean, Pal has opted to go back to being Pathfinder rather than Sentinel, so I don't know how that's going to work out for them, whether he's going to... Oh no, Pal has actually gone for Sentinel, he's swapped out at the last minute.
10 seconds until deployment.
I was going to say, it definitely worked well for them in the last match.
4, 3, 2,
Yes.
And considering the back-to-front speed you can get on this map, it's definitely worth having a sniper on this, just to take out the really fast routes. So yeah, from the looks of things, the No Fear aren't going to be running their heavy cappers quite yet. Lumpaloo's going to be continuing his... Oh, actually, I don't know. They might be opting to do a front to back. Yeah, from the looks of things, they are. They're going to do a quick front to back just to get the flag out, just to get the flag moving. And he's actually out with about half health, although running straight towards the Sentinel.
Yeah, but he's being disrupted.
The Sentinel is being disrupted by Slayer, so well,
He
the
craters
suicide
inside.
against the
I
side of
think
the
I got
hill.
our last shot on him. Just
And actually,
before
Phoenix coming in now, but to a completely full flag stand. 3 people are all on there. There's no chance he could get through that.
And the No Fear defense doesn't appear to be dying, so maybe the VGS offense has to change something in their approach. Because they engage the roaming in the midfield, and then the roaming can basically respawn and fight them again. Maybe they should just go right past the defense, just as the dollar does now, and disrupt.
Exactly.
And just they don't have to kill the defense, but distract it sufficiently for their
But
captain.
there is no one on the stand now when Phoenix comes.
No, there isn't actually. Oh no.
And Phoenix goes
no.
by unspotted. He's out half health, gets chained
There
down
you go,
and
there's a
sniped out by
snipe.
Pala. But let's see who wins the race to the flag, as I don't
It's just
see
left there.
anyone but LoaDy going for it. He misses.
Oh, no.
Bluebear gets the pickup, but goes right towards Moonbone, punts it. Let's see whether they manage to kill out all the No
And if
Fear
he
offense.
misses again.
If he misses again. And Scoozy in a heavy managing to make the pickup. Now what
Sludge
VGS
coming in
needs
for
to
an
do
E.
is keep
And
their
he
flag
gets
at
it.
home.
He gets
But
the
Blue
E.
Bear there with the... Oh, he tries to chuck it out, but no one's there. No one's even coming to crash.
Again, the crash from No Fear is just too slow. Again, and everyone from VGS is there, but still Palou managing to do a surprising amount of damage on the VGS carrier. Decides to throw it, and Flippo now has enough energy to get back onto the stand. Piccola there.
Crash is all
for
coming in now.
Not quite enough. Crash coming in
No.
now. A minute too late, maybe. So they could have easily all switched out to Pathfinder and just gone for it with conks, and no one from VGS was setting up a regrab, so there was really no point for the VGS defense to stay defense.
I mean, the majority of the No Fear team were still on their stand even when the flag had been picked up and no one was there. They were still standing there hoping it was going to get retrieved.
But props to VGS for not giving up on that flag, even though it was far out into the midfield. Managing to go for the pickup and make this 1-0. I am not quite unbiased, as I have a large amount of Shazbucks. 8 on one of the teams, but
I haven't actually bet on this match.
And if team hasn't spotted the cap, he's doing this.
Back to front, actually.
Yeah, he's setting up, probably waiting for his offense.
But there's no the offense is only just going in now, and I think they're going to be just a bit too late.
as the
I
No
think it
Fear
will
capper
wait.
setting up a static soldier back to front, he gets shut down
Yeah.
by his
See
own
it.
offense player on the
Oh
stand.
no!
See if the dollar can do something here. Disrupt enough. No.
They're all really low, and the dollar actually manages to get the stand completely clear, but where's the capper? He's still far out, so...
Oh, the capper came in about the same time
he
as
was
the
too-
dollar went. Yeah, he was doing this static back, but Nice scores on both teams, -1. See if Phoenix back grab here can turn into something.
Scoozy actually there, maybe managing to kill Kadir, it would be oh, now it's time for it to...
Oh!
He gets exploded into the flag and picks it up and then ends up in the corridor and
they're going to keep the flag there because it's perfectly safe there, no one can get that. Although from the looks of things, by the time that VGS run in their next route, it's going to be retrieved anyway, or well, returned anyway.
it's only 17 seconds, but does the defense world of good to have 14 seconds of completely nothing that can go wrong?
Yeah.
Looks like Palu is doing it right now. See if the offense can get in. No,
I mean,
he's spotted by Hot Strain as he snipes him.
To their
Or
half
trying
of the
to snipe.
base.
and Infi actually just taking out the majority of VGS's offense before they even get there.
Infi definitely running a sort of fidgeting position, running offense, but taking out the enemy offense as they meet them on their way there. So
It really puts defense. Well, I mean, the defense is completely safe with that. I mean, with only because pretty much it's the dollar coming in every time on his own, and an infiltrator can't really do much to a defense on their own.
Yeah. This is the LoaDy that, you know, disrupts the offense from coming in on both sides. It seems like no one's really coming close at times. I mean, even if they come close, it's only one person. Not like all the offense at the same time.
it's definitely those teams. They have a lot of potential and they could do a lot better if they managed to coordinate their offense with the capper more. They did it, the VGS did it so well on Dangerous Crossing that it's actually really surprising for me that, whoa, Phoenix gets
Phoenix is out.
with a sliver of help, but Scoozy didn't go for the regrab, instead decides to go for clear now, which is...
I was going to say, Scuzzy was really far behind and there was no point even going in near the end. And actually, Volumpaloo, he really shouldn't have started spin sniping because that gives away his position. I mean, he could have started a static right there and no one would have known where he was. But he's got no offense there at all.
And everyone knows where he's coming from. And I can't see that run succeeding at all.
He has there's no chance of success there. He's let his position get known and all of his offense has already been taken out. You just can't win a route like that. And actually, see, now the VGS offense has actually come a bit too early, I think. Because Phoenix is still about 15-20 seconds out.
If the capper came in right now, they would have perfectly cleared flag stand, but now Moonbone's one sliver of health and Pala as well, and they just need to kill those two players. Now they're both alive and they both know the capper's coming in.
Now.
Phoenix just is hopeless, gets sniped out immediately. But that was a much better offense run from VGS.
And actually Sludger and Volumpaloo actually coming in with dual capping now.
Yeah, both have been spotted though, so see how this goes.
And Sludger actually misses, he doesn't have quite enough energy. And Volumpaloo gets taken out.
Let's see if somebody in the VGS offense can come in to clear for Phoenix, who is like
again,
15 out, 10 out.
It's only their infiltrator there, and their infiltrator really can't do much. And Enable just coming in just a slither too late and just getting wiped out.
Phoenix come in now though, but gets shut down on standby, couldn't it? Maybe No Fear is missing Void Spawn on offense.
Yeah.
Void Spawn was maybe sort of a Void Spawn's a really good offense player, and maybe he gave them a coherence on offense that they're missing today.
See, and actually, I'm watching now the two Kappas from NF, because now they're running dual Kappas. I mean, they seem to be quite well coordinated. I mean, I'd say they should be coming in at about the same time. And two completely opposite routes. This could actually work out well for them.
But there's no disrupt on the stand. There's just no. Oh, but Slayer gets out.
Yeah.
Half health. He might make this through
even
the
if he gets
aqueduct.
sniped.
Nice. If he punts now, it will get all the way to his stand, but instead gets
out.
chained out. But Moonbone makes a beautiful pickup. And if he punts that to stand, then Kudur may pick that up and make it 1-to-1. Again, a really close map.
That was beautiful.
Heartstrings, aka Praetorian, not quite happy that he didn't manage to snipe that out.
Yeah.
But I mean, even so, Volumpolu was behind Slarger the entire way, so yeah, he could have easily just made the regrab anyway.
Soldier self-clearing appears to work really well. But that wasn't even Soldier self-clearing, that was Pathfinder self-clearing.
Yeah, exactly.
Slarger did there, so props to him. That was well done that he came out with the flag there.
I mean, the one advantage that most people don't realise about dual capping is when the first capper comes in, he can actually do quite a lot of disruption to the defense,
Yeah.
which makes it clear for the second capper to come in.
Yeah, Pala spotted Phoenix at the back right there now.
Yeah, he's coming into a full stand.
They can stop him. Yeah, Enable is disrupting him though.
Enable is
he
there.
it down, I believe.
Manages to kill Pala, but too late, and Kidder's there on the stand.
Shining him down. Yeah, nice.
Oh, Phoenix actually does a front to back? I don't know if he actually meant to get that or not. But he chooses to punt it randomly and just... And I think they're gonna, put this into a secure position.
It seems like maybe both teams are a bit tired now.
It seems like it.
Or I don't know, but their coordination appears to fall apart a bit. And you mostly notice that on offense and then capping. On defense, coordination is not quite such a key.
I mean, look at Volumpolu now, he's coming in, and there's no one else at all. Literally not a single other person.
Infi, Slayer, and the entire NF offense is actually together in the midfield.
And Phoenix coming in now, but to a full stand again.
Yeah, Enable was there to try to clear for him, but he was all alone against the standee and roaming and sniper, I believe. Yeah.
But yeah, as you were saying, I mean, you can really see that the offense and the cappers aren't coordinating with each other at all.
I'd be really curious to see what a change in strategy here for both teams would do now. Maybe get a Shrike out or go for... Maybe VGS should go for double capping.
I was going to say exactly the same thing.
Or... Maybe the VGS defense appears to hold so strong that maybe they should try maybe 5 offense or 3 offense and 2 cappers. I'm not entirely sure. But now would be sort of the time in the match where both teams are sort of in a lull, where they know exactly what the enemy's gonna do, and maybe they just need a change in strategy, as Phoenix gets stopped by a well-placed Claymore by Pala.
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's really a change of strategy that needs to be made. I mean, they just need to really work on the coordination, because if they can get the coordination right, then I reckon they can have a chance, but at the moment the coordination between Kappa and offense really isn't going well. I think before they should think about changing the strategy, they should probably think about just refining this, just to actually get it in time. Because, I mean, Phoenix coming in now, he's probably about 10 seconds out, and the offense is only just coming in, and it's too heavy, so a heavy and a medium, they're probably not going to make it there in time.
And Bona spotted the capper, and he's there to stop him there as well. There's no chance that he's going to get, but he
Phoenix
gets
is out!
Wow, yeah,
sniped by Pala immediately though. Maybe even if the offense had stayed in the midfield there, they could have carried that further, but there appears to be a lot of just juggernaut spam from far away.
I suppose running the offense a bit late can sometimes work as an advantage, because I mean the defense will get distracted a lot by the fact that obviously the offense has only just come in.
Enable goes for the stand now, but I mean, it's for no use, even if he kills them out, like all 3 of them.
I mean,
there's no capper coming in, so it's like, yeah.
Heartstrings on the other side has already spotted the capper, trying to do a static route, and he's just going to keep sniping him out. Yeah, he's already sniping Volumpolu out, so there's no chance of this making it.
He's already half health and
discs himself.
Yeah, he'll get chained out before he even gets there. But I mean, once again, where was the offer? I mean, Picola's only just come in. Maybe they should actually go for heavy capping, just to give it a go, because they have the option.
They do indeed. For once, Phoenix is coming in unspotted on a back to front. Pala doesn't know he's there, but now he spotted him and he gets a full shot on him. Cutter finishes him with the chain. At this point, it seems to come down to whether the defense will make a mistake or which defense manages to blunder first to who gets out. Because
there's no disruption, so...
I mean, I haven't really seen a change of route in any of the cappers, to be honest. I mean, Slarger and Valumpaloo all seem to be running more or less the same routes every time. And Phoenix, I think, has run exactly the same route every time. So, I mean, the defense know exactly where the cap's coming from every time as well.
And the defenses are doing a brilliant job. The defenses are holding strong with only 3 on each side. They do a really good job. I rarely see one of the defense players die, to be honest.
But that could be because the offense isn't very well coordinated. So
of course,
just, I mean,
if the offense gets shut down time and time again, it gets harder and harder to coordinate. And
actually, talking about brute caps, Picola's actually gone in for a complete front-to-back brute cap. But he's low.
Is he low? He's certainly
he's 1,000.
Yeah, 1,200 health, and being chased by both Blue Bear and
Blue Bear's there and chains him out, and before Sly can come in, Blue Bear will get the return. Well done. But they got further with that one brute cap than they did with the caps before, so...
Yeah, definitely.
As Phoenix comes in from side to side, see that he was... I think he was killed by... a mine? No?
I think he was killed by Imphy, so... the soldier.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. And the dollar coming in now, like, making himself seen, it's just...
And with no health.
I mean, he's supposed to be the offense and he's just going to get wiped out. Yeah. And Phoenix starting a route now when I don't think any of the offense has actually spawned yet. Oh, and Abel is coming into the midfield now.
But Valumpaloo's out with a medium grab. Probably his static back to front and he's halfway through the midfield, but Blue Bear's there.
It's very slow though.
But he doesn't seem to be changing. He gets the beautiful conk, and Enable might get that retrieve. Gets past the flag, but he might have another chance. Flipple coming in.
He gets killed.
They shoot the flag again, and he gets killed as well.
The heartstrings actually coming in now.
VGS needs to pull out all their tricks to stop this now, but the Dollar's the only one who might stop this yet. And the Murph's missing barely, and Infy managing to make that a 2-1 against for No Fear.
I wasn't actually watching how that happened. Was that just a
that was the same
grab?
static back to front, I think.
Or did the offense actually come in time this time, or was it just lucky?
I was away. I was watching the No Fear flex then. That was unlucky. The first good offense run.
Yeah. I might just look at the other side now, just to see how it's going.
That will certainly give No Fear a morale boost.
Yeah,
as Infy gets a triple kill, what the?
Yeah, it kills his own teammates also, so it's okay. Oh, for stopping the cap.
But Infy definitely doing a great job in this fidgeting semi-defense role, but Enable also getting shut up.
He's... oh no, he gets hit in the mid-air.
Yeah.
And this is where Valumpaloo really should have been going for the same... He was going for a side grab, and he really should have kept going with it. But he opted to go and try and get the re-grab.
Phoenix in this slow back to front grab decides to go over the spawn hill instead of
Flipper gets it.
Back to the side. If Flipper gets it, might go for the punch
here. Chains out.
Gets chained out by the 5 No Fear defense players. It's because he gets this, but again misses the punt, and there's so many No Fear players there that they'll surely get the retrieve.
Yeah. But I mean, this would have been a... oh, actually no, Valumpaloo coming in for a grab now, and only the sniper there. But no. Pretty much wiped out straight away.
Yeah, going too slow.
But I mean, it's this kind of strategy you need to realise, because obviously when the majority of the players is down trying to get the flag, I mean, if you just send one capper out, I mean, they're pretty much going to have no defense against them.
Definitely, and the VGS defense
Yeah.
could have done a lot there by maybe just running straight across the map, or maybe one of the defense players going for a route. I don't know, but VGS needs to do something. But we've had the exact same score in the last game. Actually, this 2-1. No, or was it 0-1 even? I'm not sure. But 5 minutes before the end of the game,
Yeah, well, it was a 2-1.
it was a 2-1, and they had to pull themselves back, and they did, to a 2-2, making this go to overtime. So maybe they'll magically win this one, but at the moment I just don't see it happen, as the no fear defense is holding so strong on this map.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, the offense meets up in the middle and starts dueling. Spending like 10-15 seconds just for, you know, yeah, I'm gonna take this soldier out with 3 against 1, and then like they're totally out of sync with the capper when he comes in.
And out of energy too.
The offense going in now, and the capper is still about 15 seconds out. So unless, I think the main problem is they don't really seem to actually kill the defense. They seem to be able to distract them, but not actually kill them. So maybe they should come in just a little bit later.
Definitely. I mean, we saw this on Dangerous Crossing. They didn't go for kill. They didn't go for the kill on defense. They went for distract, and that worked really well. And Slayer comes in on a clear flag stand, and he's out, 700 health.
That was a really clever tactic.
The VGS defense not prepared for that at all. Heartstrings on the middle aqueduct, but no one there to stop him. He gets him down to 50 health, but
and he gets the cap.
No fear managed to put themselves on the board, 3-1. 3 minutes before the end. StartledEagle
actually came in with the offense, but then when the offense had the defense distracted, he went for a back to front when no one was looking. So when Valumpalo came in, he got the flag off, and then StartledEagle was pretty much already there with another back to front.
That was definitely a clever tactic, doing something completely new and doing something off sync with the offense, because what you often find is that the defense are not even looking for those caps. And it was. The VGS defense made that one blunder that we talked about earlier, where it wasn't like a masterpiece from the enemy offense, but it was a clever tactic, and the cap just got out clean, back to front.
I mean, they're trying to do the same tactic again.
I think they are, yes. And they're all off the stand, but Slayer gets stopped by the Aqueduct MVP.
I was wondering what happened.
But I just see so many campers coming into completely undisrupted flag stands, and now I think all players are on their respective sides of the map.
I mean, I think really, Infi could probably move from defense to offense. I think they've got a bit of a D-stack going on at the moment. That's why no Kappa's getting out.
But maybe they wanted to go for a bit of a D-stack because now they're 3-1 up.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's a bit of a cheap way to play, but...
Bluebear doing a good job chasing down the heavy. Well,
he might keep the flag there. Yeah,
I suppose they will. There's no one around. Slayer and Piccolo are both coming for him, but I don't see the point in that.
He's just gonna get a retrieve. And
but Phoenix is out on a front to back, but...
He really needs to stop doing those front to backs, because even if he gets out, he's just going to get chained down like that every time.
Or at least go for the front to blitz route or way around the map.
Yeah.
But this big hill that he went over is the spawn hill for StartledEagle. He'll spawn like 90% of the time, he'll spawn there. And if you go over that hill, you're just going to get chained out by everybody. As Heartstrings goes for front to back as well. But is he Sentinel?
Sentinel? Yeah, he is playing Sentinel, so he's doing a Sentinel front to back. I can't see this thing well. No, it doesn't. And Valumpalo coming in for
the Dollar getting the pickup as Infiltrator. Beautiful.
Valumpalo and StartledEagle just came in at exactly the same time and actually body blocked each other. Despite the fact they got
the Dollar going for the punt there instead. Maybe he should have just continued going on there. The VGS defense must now chain out the no fear offense immediately.
But no,
Infi gets the retrieve.
This is where another Kappa would be amazing, because there's no one at the stand. So if they just had someone waiting by there, they could just grab it out when everyone's suiciding.
Yeah.
It's funny to see Sly. I saw him on his routes when he came in there, and yeah, he messed it up a little bit. I don't know, he just improvised something, and then he came to the side route like 130, and he still, you know, decides, yeah, I'm gonna grab this, and just as Balloon Baloo comes in also.
The good game's already been called, yeah.
Unfortunate.
And this is it, 30 seconds remaining, and you can see that VGS are running everyone to try and get the flag. And Phoenix has actually helped.
This is probably gonna be as even as it is gonna get. VGS is gonna gain a lot of rating.
If they cap this and get the flag out, win. If they cap this and Enable actually gets this grab, they could keep it going. Oh, Enable was there, but he doesn't. That could have worked.
And well done getting our last cap. And VGS is gonna win a lot of rating with this one, and No Fear managed to make the honor win happen. So congratulations to both teams. That was very enjoyable to watch, and oh my god, did Infi get a lot of kills. This midfield role is just unbelievably effective.
Yeah, definitely, and it was taking out so much of the offense when they were coming in.
Yeah, that basically means that he killed the enemy team 7 times over and a bit more. So, well done to all the players, and thank you for letting us watch/cast. That was very enjoyable.
But yeah, looks like VGS are going to be moving up in the ranks and actually almost getting on par to, well, us.